welcome back to another video on the Robuilder YouTube channel. Today I was asked, hey man, can you make space tools? Like, I don't know if that's in your skill set. Excuse me? Of course we can make some space tools, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. I think we have like 8 different tools that need to be made, so there's nothing better to do than just hopping right into it. The first one we need to make is a rocket hammer. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, so we're going to start out with a cylinder, bring this down to, let's say, 16 sides. Then we should be able to keep a very smooth surface as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in an image of a rocket just to make sure I can get the proportions right, because that is the main thing I think I would struggle with. So let's grab this and let's actually move this image over a little bit. Proportions are quite literally the bane of my existence when it comes to 3D modeling, I can't lie. But once I get those down, I feel like everything else is pretty easy, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna add a small bevel here on the bottom, go to the top, and we will add a bevel up here as well. Maybe not. And then on the bottom, we just have to extrude this out and extrude it out one more time. Little scale. We'll grab this line and scale it in just a little bit. Now it's pretty easy from here. We're gonna grab this top section right here, Control plus a couple times, and then P and selection. So now these two will be their own selections. We'll add the window real quick, and now we just need to add like 3 or 4 fins. All right, so we have a rocket hammer. I think that thing's pretty cool. I'm gonna copy this handle to keep a little consistency here, and now we're gonna make a meteor mallet. Yes, I think you guys are catching my drift. So what we're gonna do is first off bring in a cube, and then I think we're just gonna make it a little bit longer on the x-axis, more of a mallet shape. As you can see, this is this could use some work. We're gonna add a subdivision surface modifier, bring this up to like this, I guess, 4. That's kind of a lot, but it's gonna be okay. Put a new texture on, go down to our textures, and let's do clouds. Yeah, sure, why not? Now we can adjust all of this stuff, so I'm gonna make this out quite a bit. Meteors aren't exactly perfect in any sort of a way. Now, if we shade smooth, let's go back to our modifiers and we can mess with these settings as well. Like this. It's more cloud-esque, but I feel like as long as we color it right, it should be okay. So let's apply that, then scale this down. Let's round it this way, because I think that looks better. Make sure we're on the handle. Yo, I'm not mad at that. We'll add some particles and stuff to make it look even cooler in Studio, but yes, I do like that. And it was a quick, easy tool. What do we got next? A space magnet. Now, I do have to keep in mind while making these, they need, I think, 6 color variations for each tool as well. So a magnet, that does get us pretty limited. All right, so I have an idea, but I don't exactly know the best way to do it. We're going to start with a cube and we're going to shape out a normal magnet. Very, very simple magnet shape here. Now I'm going to apply this solidify, and I'm going to add a few more loop cuts in here. Let's do 4, and then 1 in here, and 1 around the whole thing. And hey, we might as well throw 1 over here too. So now that we have this, I'm going to do Control T, which will triangulate everything. And now I don't want to have the faces, so everything except the faces. And I want to duplicate just this. And if I remember right, I don't need to overcomplicate this. There should be a wireframe. Yeah, wireframe modifier. There we go. That's what I wanted. And as you can see, it looks sort of galaxy-ish. And then what else do I want to do? It'd be cooler if it was a bit randomized on what one was, like what's triangulated and what's not. But I think this gets the point across pretty well. So now we need to go ahead and separate what each thing is going to be. So these will be the ends, and the rest will just be one color, I guess. Up next, we have a star-shaped scoop. So once again, I'm going to grab this, duplicate it, and then we're going to make a star sort of spoon on the top. The fastest and easiest way to do this would be Shift A, Mesh, and then go to Extra, and we could do Simple Star. Now that we have this, we could do R90 to rotate it, and now we just want to bring it up to fit on this. I do want to keep it a little crooked. I wanted to because I thought it would look cooler, but kind of looks stupid. So we're going to put it on just like this. I'm going to scale this down some. There we go. Now to make it into into a scoop per se. Let's go ahead and move this in so we have a nice little backing piece. And then on this side, if we grab the vertice, we could just move the vertice in. And we could bevel this maybe. Yeah, I think that actually works kind of well. If we shade smooth, what? You could like do all kinds of stuff. I didn't even know about all of this. I think I just want to bring this in to keep the star look. It still resembles a scoop, I think. And then maybe if I bevel these edges, just like this. Now shade smooth and auto smooth, of course. Yeah, dude, that actually looks dope. I'm gonna bring this forward, make sure we get centered on here as well. And there we go, the star scoop is done. Let's add that to our tools. That thing looks sick. Half of the tools are done. Up next, I'm thinking some alien claws, man. I don't know exactly how I want to do these, but I know I want probably 3 claws. Let's grab a cylinder. 10 sides should actually work for this, but I also want to do like 3 sides and then bevel, I think. So let me try 3, and then let's bevel these edges, something like this. Shade smooth, of course, auto smooth, of course, and now we could kind of shape out a claw. So let's scale this all down, and then I think I'm just going to extrude a few times. Proportional editing, scale this down. There we go. And then grab this center line right here and use proportional editing once again, but to move them back. Yeah. Then we could turn off that, grab our face select mode and grab this face, and we'll just scale it down. I was gonna do at center, but I think that would make it too like weird. So with this, I'm gonna do ES, and I'm actually gonna bring it up first and then down. Go to our top view, Shift D, R45. Definitely needs a lot more than that. We need like in thirds, I think. Something like this, bro. And then one of these on each hand. I think that'd be pretty cool. 5 tools done. All right, so my first attempt at making the laser gun, yeah, I know how to fix this, guys. All you do is select it all and then delete it and try again, because that was horrible. All right, guys, after deleting all my progress and contemplating my life choices for a while, here is our new laser gun. It definitely turned out way cooler, and I'm very satisfied. Probably the best gun I've ever made, now that I'm looking at it. So now in all, we have 6 tools, meaning we have 2 to go. A supernova drill and a galaxy glove. Yeah, okay. Now the glove, yeah, it looks pretty bad in my opinion, but I also don't know how to fix it. So for now, we're gonna keep this, and I'm gonna hope when I send these over to the dude, he's like, hey man, the glove sucks. Can you switch it out with something else? And hopefully it doesn't have fingers, because it does not look good, bro. But I guess at the very least, you can tell it's a glove. Up last, we have a supernova drill. And I have a couple ideas, but I don't know. So first things first, I guess we're gonna grab a cylinder, and this will be the drill part. So we're just gonna grab this bottom right here, M at center, and let's do a cool little thing on this to give it like a little bit of a 3D design. All right, so instead of doing the cylinder, because it gets a little weird, like loop cutting it, we're just gonna do a cube. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's bring this in so we have a nice drill shape, and then let's apply this. Now here's what we have. I think we should add a decimate and then unsubdivide at 1. Okay, we're gonna have to make this quite a bit bigger if my idea is gonna work. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. And now I could grab our face select, and I could grab stuff like this. Very cool. There we go. We have these right here. And all I'm gonna do is extrude those along face normals and bring them in or out. I think out looks better. And then I'm gonna do Control plus P and selection. So now we have the drill part itself. Let's make sure to shade smooth and auto smooth these just to make them look a little bit better. Oh yeah, that thing looks sick. Now up next, I think we will add a sort of thing on top. That didn't make much sense, I guess. But we're gonna add this. Let's see what we could do here. All right, so I'm thinking something like this. And then I want to add some loop cuts. Let's add 4, just like that. This doesn't look too bad. What else can we do? We could definitely round off the top. Looks good. And let's add a little antenna up here, because why not, right? We'll do something like this. Turn off our proportional editing. Extrude it one more time. Something like that would work. If they actually make this spinning in the game, oh, that will look so cool. What do we want to do on here next? Probably like some handles. Let's see. I would say that is a supernova drill. Let's scale this down. And guys, I'm going to get all of this into studio and colored and see you guys there. And just like that, the tools are done. I think my favorite is this gun. I've literally never made a gun that I'm proud of, and this one looks pretty dang cool. Second favorite would have to be the rocket, then the asteroid, then the drill maybe, or the claws, I don't know. But here's all the tools, and yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.